Hello everybody and welcome back to Brotato, the arena survival action roguelike itself. We are trying something strange today. We're going to try out a Cyborg screwdriver run, because I kind of want to take advantage of the huge amount of engineering we get. And the thought of converting it into an absurd amount of actual, like, melee damage is very interesting to me. So we'll see what we can do. So, you know, if you don't remember, Cyborg starts the minigun. Range damage modifications are up by an absurd amount. Then halfway through the wave, 100% of your range damage turns into twice as much engineering. So, basically, we get a 2.5 times multiplier on our range damage. And kind of like, a way to think about it is when I buy 1 range damage, I get 5 engineering, which is pretty absurd. So we're going to try and make something like that happen. Let's go for Screwdriver. Let's go for Danger 5. It's not going to be like that great or that big of a deal for a while. But I also, like, the question is, do I keep the minigun? The answer is probably. Probably is a good idea. But it is going to make it, well, is it? I was going to say it might make it difficult to find a screwdriver, but probably not, actually. So we're going to buy all range damage. But yeah, it probably won't because we can't find the minigun for a while. Can't go for a cute monkey. Hedgehog is actually interesting. We have, it's worth. We don't even need to go for another roll here. But yeah, Screwdriver's a pretty cheap weapon right off the bat. It's pretty darn nice to have that. Going for us. We get the landmines that hopefully will be, like, set up over the course of time. You saw right there everything get converted. Oh, the timer goes blue now when you have your conversion active. That's interesting. I like that a lot. We could just go for an 8% damage if we're trying to upgrade the actual screwdriver damage itself, which I suppose we probably should be. Eh. I don't think I want Hedgehog. I want something better. Boop. But, yeah, so since we can't find miniguns right now, like, it's literally actually impossible, not to mention we don't have very high luck, you know, I guess we are just as likely to find screwdrivers as if we only had screwdrivers. Seems to be the case. I think it just, like, it looks for the minigun, and since we can't find it, it looks like it just sets us with another roll. Could be the case. But some attack speed could be good. Some knockback could be good. Just some tools to help keep us safe. There's no point. This is literally just a crit damage down because of the passive. Melee damage reductions are reduced. Wait. You know what I meant. I guess I'll go with some armor. Range damage, yes. Screwdriver does have a 2 times crit, so I think we will take this. Piggy bank is, I just don't like it. What can I say? I don't like going for it. It's not that it's bad. I just don't like going for it. All right. So we've got 10 range damage, which should convert into 20 engineering, which converts into 10 damage for the screwdriver, but also 20 damage for the landmine. Like, that's the thing to keep in mind. We're slowly stacking up landmines on the field so that now that we have our actual upgrade for the stats, it's doing pretty good damage. This is interesting. I really did think that kind of going more the turret angle just seemed easier. And, it, you know, for what it's worth, it probably is. I'll take some attack speed. Attack speed's going to be good across the board. I'll definitely take scope. I mean, definitely is a strong word, but I'm taking scope. So, the thing is, like, we just have the minigun to hopefully... What was that at the bottom right? Was that... Must have just been a pop-up on my computer. The thing is, we should just pretty much keep the minigun so that we have knockback, right? It's a safety tool. It's nice that it does some damage early on, helps keep us safe, keeps us alive and fine and well. But generally, will I ever be able to pivot out of it? Maybe. There may be a chance that I could. But this is working surprisingly well. I think I'll go for Broken Mouth. Take the range damage, pretty much at all costs. Take a little bit of health, sure. Scope. 4 engineering, it equates to 1 engineering. It's 1 engineering and a 4% damage down, which is really annoying. I'm not taking blood donation. I do think that plant is a viable choice. Save our money for some more range damage, see what we can do. But I don't know, it's working better than I thought, because, like, when I was initially thinking about this idea, I was like, is this even gonna work? Because late game, it's gonna be really bad early. But the thing is, I don't know, really, like, when is the time you would ever die in the first half of the wave compared to the second? Like, I would wager the vast majority of deaths are in the second half of waves. I would say the exceptions are probably, like, elites and the final boss, you know? You could definitely get pot shots off on you pretty darn early. Could be pretty rough. But generally, you know, it takes time for things to set up. I'll take some speed up. It takes some time for them to get their stuff set up. I'll take another minigun. I'll take a Lost Duck, I suppose. Plant, bag. But, yeah, upgrading our minigun into a legendary is viable, solid. Just, you know, not going to take up any extra slots. Just going to be, like, attacking faster, I think, right? It's hard for it to attack too much faster, but I know it gets a flat cooldown reduction that's pretty hefty. Pretty noticeable. Okay, so we're doing 15s. Look at that. 40 damage on the screwdriver right now. How much are we doing on the landmines? 67 on the landmines, too? That is so much damage. This character is basically like, hey, you know, if you can put up with it for a little bit, your second half is going to basically be a run that has really good engineering RNG. That being said, I have not found an engineering pickup or item whatsoever. So I guess maybe never mind. 3 speed down for 1 range damage up sounds rough, but I think I'm going to do it. So this does 12 anyways. It's doing some A-OK starting damage. I will mention the plank, funny enough, would be doing more damage than the screwdriver would. I just opted for this route because A, I just did a plank run. B, we also do get the landmines. It's, you know, you got to keep that factor in mind. That's an important little tidbit. Doing 80s. Kill this man. Kill this man. Risk my life to kill this man. What of it? It is really such an interesting character, switching from, oh god, it's so sad. It's just, it's only terrible. Take the leather vest for sure. 3 range damage is great. Free landmines. Low range damage. I'm not taking another speed down for 1 range damage. I think we've taken enough, man. 34 damage. I mean, 1 minigun is just enough, right? Like, that's the other thing. That's the other thing about this character. If you have this much range damage up, 1 minigun is good enough. Okay. Man, seeing it crit for 68 is quite silly. Things really do shift. The funny thing is trying to figure out... We only basically have 1 relevant weapon for the first half of the waves. But we still have to sit here and actually think about, am I better in the first or second half? That says so much about how good minigun is, man. So much. At the very least, with the absurd amount of scaling we do get for free on this character. I'll take some lifesteal. Definitely take range damage at all costs. I will take Peacock. You better believe it. Speed up, range down, sure. Damage up, attack speed down. I mean, if I get improved tools, I'll be kind of sad to take any attack speed down. Bandana, literally just for one thing, and it's this. And the crazy thing is it's possibly worth it. I'm going to say no. It is pretty strange that that might not even be a bad idea. So what are we doing with the landmines right now? 11? 11. So we actively really don't want them to be stepping on the landmines in the first half, but I mean, there's only so much you can do. They're probably going to mostly spawn on them. Okay, I think we have... This is the Peacock wave, right? Who would win, 5 screwdrivers or one minigun? It's actually close. I mean, it is a legendary minigun for what it's worth. Uh-oh. Danger. Danger, 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 danger. We're fine. I'm going to say no. Okay. Okay, we can take this. Yeah. And a free 20%. I think we take the flat 20, right? Armor to fix what we just took as a deficit. Piggy bank, I sleep. I just don't want it. More attack speed downs. Eh. Range. I've been getting really good range. Why do I keep getting good range? Scope. It just gives me more that I get a trash, which is kind of nice. Risk a little biscuit. Freebie. Absolute freebie. Wouldn't mind some knockback up today, too. Thankfully, Screwdriver did get a tiny knockback boost, which I do appreciate. I think this falls apart the second I get rid of... I get rid of minigun. I don't think it's possible to get rid of it and still have a run. That being said, look at this damage. 157 on the explosions with no dynamites. Zero dynamites found this run. I gotta say, like, no matter what, this run is feeling relatively solid. And no matter what you may think, this run is getting pretty bad RNG. Like, 1 landmine drop, 10... Okay. This is probably still worth it. It's, you know, we don't get nearly as much. We get 2.5 engineering out of this, which is so sad. But we do get the 10 XP gain. I think that those two things are worth 3 HP and 44 bucks, I think. It's a tough sell. The luck is not bad. I just don't want it. I'm not going to add more enemies to my mix right now. These are weird choices for me, but I think that we can take it. Like, we have 45 base attack speed and we have community support. So those two things together kind of check out. Wave 12 always starts a little bit spooky. All right. 63 damage on the freaking minigun. That's so good for how fast it's attacking. That's dumb. We swap at 30? Yep. And then we're doing 159 on our landmines. Is amazing. Boop, 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 boop. We lost the critical set bonus on screwdrivers in order to get the attack or the knockback. I would do it and do it over again though. For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Get out of my way. This is feeling good. This is feeling very good. I don't think I want that. It's not that it's bad. I just don't want it. Take more flat ranged pretty much at all costs. Okay. There's a range, as I said, pretty much at all costs and not and not at all costs. Are we going to be taking that on? No, we're going to be taking on 14. I thought for a second we'd be taking that on the boss wave, which would be a little bit sketchy because I don't think you get that much more experience on a boss wave. You might even get less because I think less enemies spawn. I don't know how it shakes out. You probably don't get less. But it is certainly a more dangerous wave to do something like that. Okay. Critting for 246 with our screwdrivers right now. Landmine's doing 187. Again, with 0 dynamites, the common item. It's become so hard to find anything that you're not tagged for. And I doubt we're tagged for explosive. Would it be logical? Sure. I mean, maybe we're tagged for engineering, I guess. It'd be kind of... Oh, okay, improved tools. I mean, maybe we are. Maybe we are. Risking a biscuit. I don't think I need more range. I think I'm getting borderline too much range. Okay, but yeah, getting improved tools, very, very nice. Seems like it shows up every day, whether I want the item or not. Feels like there's just some unique items. I don't know, maybe there's something in the code where unique items are more likely to show up. Could that be the case? Probably not. Probably just getting lucky / unlucky, depending on which run. Because I've seen it on, I think I've seen it on like every run for the past like 4 or 5. Whether or not it's an item I'm using or not. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ow. Ow. Oh, wait. We have Peacock on this wave. Don't be so risky. All right. We're at 20. There we go. Take the flat, I think. Okay. 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 Here we go. Now we're seeing some of the action. Okay. Now we're seeing some of the action. Silver bullet. Good. Lens. Great. Just realized how much I wish that I've been getting lens. Because I've been having an excess of range. Uh-oh. That was terrible. I want him dead right now. Give me the free heal. Okay, thank you. Just wanted to risk the biscuit while we had our extra damage from freaking minigun. 2 peacocks is quite strong, I'd say. Okay. I think we might have entered the run where the part of the run where our second half of the wave is better, I think. It took a while, but I think we're there. It is amazing how much better just a single minigun is than an average weapon, though. It's kind of shocking. Yes, it has silly scaling. I guess this is a run where we take this. It's a bit weird. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Well, there's the landmines. I take it back, dude. Here they all are. Jeez. What the hell? Okay, we didn't see any for the whole first chunk. Anything, any of these extras. And then here they are in spades. Spades and spades and spades. I need survivability. I have 30 health on wave 16. That's horrendous. Okay. Protect my landmines. Protect my landmines until we get the big boost. Okay, there it is. 280. 280 on those fools. They can't crit. I have the crits for the screwdrivers themselves. Which, yeah, they still have 0.5 scaling. So at this point of the run, like, planks would be hitting a lot harder. An epic plank would be hitting quite a bit harder than an epic screwdriver. However, screwdrivers are faster. And again, you cannot forget about the fact that landmines, kind of one of the big points of the whole thing. Important things. Important. That's a tricky one. That one right there is a tricky one. Ooh. It's hard to see how much better plank would be. Oh, a laser turret. Because we're not, like, we don't get to see the scaling, you know, but you can imagine. Well, right here, this would be more or less pretty similar. But yeah, I don't know. If it was a legendary, it'd be doing a 0.65 scaling. It'd be pretty noticeable. A pretty noticeable difference. I don't know why I locked Bunny at this point of the run. Ow. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Get the heal. It's my armor. It's got to be pretty high because we've been taking so many leather vests. It's absurd. Dare I say we've been taking too many leather vests? I need health to go with them. Just like an epic health upgrade would be so spicy. 300 engineering gains. 300 engineering gains. 420. We're critting for 420. Okay. Ow. See, yeah, like, we're technically not taking a lot of damage per hit, but it does such a big percentage of my health bar. It's like, the armor's doing a lot of work, but there's no reason to say no to that, I don't think. I mean, there is a reason. It's, oh my god, I can't pass that up. Health? Anyone? Health that isn't tied to an item that gives me no melee stats. Dude, I don't know. It's only 3 health. I'm more looking for like a level up perk. I'm looking for like an epic HP up level up perk. Would be divine. Like, it'd be a +8. +8 health would go so far for us. It's definitely the difference between getting 2-shot and 3-shot. It might even be the difference between getting 2-shot or not on a boss. I'd say probably. Probably. Oh, the landmines. What do we have for attack speed? 73. Does this get... okay. It does get value from community support. I assumed as much, but sometimes those items interact strange with temporary stats. Like, usually they do expressly say, like, of your permanent attack speed, or yada, yada, yada. But, I don't know. Sometimes it's inconsistent. I just didn't know. Man, if I cared about a jousting lance, woo. Small magazine, good. I'll take cake. I'll take acid. Sure. All right. I like this. I like where we're at. I think we're fine. I think I like where we are. And this freaking minigun just ripping everything. Just on its own. Just one minigun. I think that's the secret sauce to this character, is realizing that one minigun is enough to carry the entire first half of the wave. Because there's obviously less enemies spawning, and it's just a dumb weapon, man. My piercing turret is hitting for 417, I think, over there. That is wild. I would love to hit level 25. So bad. Level 25 is a guaranteed legendary perk. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Oh, perfect. Wait. Oh, did we get 2 level ups in the same wave, I think? We did. Yes. Love it. Oh, bite me! 1 coin! Sad stuff all around. Alright. The thing is, I want to get to my second half. Maybe I'll kill one guy with the... Oh, God. Okay, be careful. One guy with this. And then run away. And I want to kill the other guy with the screwdrivers. Oh, it's not going to happen. Oh, I've thrown. I've thrown. Oh, I wanted to kill him with the screwdrivers so bad. But the minigun's too strong. I will say, like, you could definitely see how... Man. 171 ranged damage. 2.5 times scaling is a hell of a thing, man. I did not even notice. Which means that we had well over 300 engineering. Oh, wait, no. We don't get... Yeah, no, we get it at a 1-to-2 ratio, so... Which means we had well over 300 engineering. That is nuts. Absolutely nuts. We don't get to see anything from that. Getting 2 peacocks was great. It netted us the guaranteed legendary perk wave, which is pretty good. Community support, very helpful. I would wager that improved tools did quite a bit on the not boss wave. I think it did jack squat on the boss wave, because those landmines were doing 14 damage, so it probably was nothing. Diploma was a cool find. Heavy bullets was a fun find. I feel like I never want this item, so having a run where it seemed logical was pretty good. We had range out the wazoo, despite my best efforts, because all of the range damage items seem to be giving us range as well. But alas, that is that. That's going to do it here for today. Thank you for watching. If you have any more ideas for runs to do, especially new runs to do with any new things that have been added, don't say endless. I'm not interested. But if you have any ideas for combinations or things that have kind of been either made possible or are newly much stronger as a result of some of the changes in the last patch, do let me know, because I'm running out of ideas for fresh new things with the new stuff. So it's either kind of like, I don't know, try and figure out if I want to convert... how much effort I want to put into converting the Infinite mod into the current patch, because I basically have to redo like a lot of it. It's so annoying to update a mod for Brotato right now. There's nothing that facilitates doing it cleanly. I basically have to remake half of it, like, from scratch. It's nuts. So I got to decide if I want to do that or if we're moving on from Brotato if we can't find any more ideas, because I don't want to just, like, you know. I think that if we just keep on doing things that aren't that interesting, or not, that makes it sound like we're not doing interesting things. No. If I can't find things to do that are interesting to me, like the runs we did today or the runs we've been doing, I'm obviously not going to be having a lot of fun with the series, and you guys probably won't like watching the series if I'm not having a lot of fun with it. So the Infinite is a fun character to me, so I might look into squeaking that together. We'll see, though. Alas, that is that. That's going to do it here for today. Thank you for watching. Check out the channel, roguelites and more, every single day, and I will see you next time. Bye.